Welcome everybody to a new series on Zielonka. We're in Poland, just outside of Warsaw, if I'm not mistaken. And this is exciting. Vegetables. I've decided to start a little bit differently. I did a little bit of setup work, you know. I want to be different, always want to be different. So I've chosen an alternate farm, and we're heading there now. We're going to set up, and we're going to get into all of these new features, including some new equipment and new crops. Now, this morning I got up and there was a lot of cursing. I tend to run a lot of mods. And when I say a lot of mods, I mean, I think last count I was running around 1,600 mods on my Farming Simulator 22 setup. And I typically run with all of them on. I just turn off some of the gameplay features. This morning this map would not load. Black screen. As soon as I tried to load it, I get a black screen and it would not do anything, and all of a sudden I realized I had to troubleshoot 1,600 mods to figure out which one was causing the problem. Bottom line is I lost patience, as I normally do, those of you who know me, and I turned off all the mods and just added a few that I wanted. And so we're going to be running pretty lean on the mods, but there are a few that I just, I kind of feel like I can't do without. So okay, onwards. Okay, so here's our farm. We have a beautiful little farmhouse. It's actually quite nice, we've got a little shed here, a little utility shed we'll call it, and a chicken pasture. I'll show you where that is, where we are on the map in a minute. We've got a barn here, pretty small, can't fit much equipment in here. I don't think. This will be just for storing pallets maybe. And then we have a lovely barn here with this thingamabob, and now I'm drawing a blank as to what it's actually called. So we're running precision farming on this map, and I was a little scared that was one of the mods that would create a problem, but it's not. So we're good. We've got ourselves a Rossel with a corn header. So that's show you why we have that cornfield. That's the reason. And we've got a few fields. So let's look at the map real quick. We are this is the shop here. This is a beautiful map. You've probably seen other series going on. A lot of people start right here, right across the street from the shop. I decided to change it up a bit, and we are up here. There's a couple of core options on this map for farms. I mean, you can always create a farm pretty much anywhere if you're creative enough. But we've got this this one farm here. This is not a purchasable piece of land, so you can't set up there. There's the base one. This is the new farmer mode, and there's one down here. And I debated that one and decided that honestly I wanted to be a little closer to the train station. We're probably going to be selling from the train. So yeah, beautiful map. Oops. So we've got 3 fields we're starting with. We have a field of parsnips, although it is harvested, so there's nothing in there. We'll set something up. We've got some carrots that are coming along up here, so we'll take care of those. We'll make sure we get those harvested, and we have corn in here. So that's our land. If we look at it from this perspective, we have this, and this, and we've got some grass field here. So we're going to get creative with that and get going. I am going to publish this as a second episode, a second, episode in one day. I'm excited, so I really want to get this out day one. It was really hard watching some of the other content creators that have a Giants, forget what they call it, ambassador program or whatever it is. They got it on last Friday. So I've been watching and I'm like, oh, come on, I want to get in on this. So anyways, long story short, just me being envious and jealous and all that stuff. So here we go. All right, we've got a beautiful Fiat Turbo DT. Now I know what some of you are saying. Some of you watched my previous episodes. This thing is really loud. This one is not. This one is actually part of the premium edition. It's a different version of the mod. So that's golden, that's good. And we have a trusty Buer, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, 6105. A couple of decent tractors and a little bit of equipment, not a lot. We're gonna have to purchase some. We got 175,000. I use that as just a random number, to be honest with you, to get started. Yeah, we're off. Okay. So let's talk more action. First thing we need to do is this is harvested, so we need to take care of it, but we are running precision farming. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, and you guys are going to have to help me with this because I am not a precision farming person. I'm going to just buy this soil sample, purchase this right out. I think I can afford that. Yeah, it's not expensive at all. Actually, we might just go this route instead of running around. It is okay. So we've got loam, which is good, I believe. I think, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, sandy loam is kind of the optimal. Oops, I'm turning them on and off. Okay. And there's not much info here, but I don't know what that is. Okay. So we're looking at that. pH value is good. Nitrogen is 20. Yeah, I'm not sure. I just saw it move. That's why I'm a little, some parts. Anyways, it looks pretty good. We're in pretty good shape here. So I think we can, I'm going to make mistakes here, guys. Don't laugh at me. Don't scream at your screen. I am going to plow this out. We do have, let me just look at the settings a little bit here. I kind of stopped doing that on series, but let's do it. This should probably be set to something like that. Always on easy. Just, it helps series move along. Graphics on, no seasonal growth. We've got snow is on, and crop destruction is off. We're going to play off this time. I've got this on, this on, this on. This one I'm going to curse at, but I'm doing it anyway. And dirt is slow. Yeah, let's have a little bit of dirt. The usual. And all of this is off. And of course, my trusty, I always do this. So fight me. No. One of my kids says that all the time. They think I'm not going to agree. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and plow this. We have a subsoiler here, and maybe we should, I think I need the bigger tractor. So this one here is about 170 horsepower, if I'm not mistaken. So it is our big tractor, and the Buer is 100. I think it's 100. I could be wrong. Let's get this going. I want to get this, I want to start from scratch, and I don't know what this is going to do to the quality of the soil. I'm learning here, guys. I'm learning. I'm going to make mistakes. We'll fix whatever we screw up. So I'm just going to go with a regular worker. I do have course play loaded, but I'm probably not going to use it much at first. So let's go. Let's see what happens. I'm very curious here. Not only are we learning new crops, but we're also going to be learning, so it's going to need more nitrogen now. Oh, and stones. I got to deal with that. I kind of forgot about that. Okay, we're going to have to buy some more equipment, obviously. Now, I had a look at a few things, but I did not look in detail at what the costs of certain things are. So let's have a look real quick. My concern is we have a carrot field soon to be harvested, and it is well, 3/4 growth stage, so it's not far. It's not far. The expected yield is only 60%, which is not good. We're gonna have to fix that for the next time around. I don't know if it's too late to possibly fertilize this. We'll have to find out. We should get a soil sample of that. Stones. All right, let's have a look. We'll get on that right away. Let's see, any deals in here? Oh, this might be interesting. No, I don't think I need one of those. Stone picker. Now, obviously, oh wow, these aren't cheap. These are not cheap. I think I'm gonna have to go directly to this guy. That's expensive though. Otherwise, this is gonna take forever. That is, it holds 2.3 cubic meters, 3.8. This only holds 2, but it's wide. So, and horsepower 120, that's 200. We can't even buy that one. Yeah, I think we're going to have to do this. Now, obviously, we're going to have to hit some contracts to make some money because we're not going to have enough. We're not going to have enough to buy everything we need to get going. However, we got that, so we'll have to go pick that up. Now, if we look at, here's what I really want to look at, our vegetable technology. So our first thing is going to be harvesting. Wow, these get expensive really fast. We can horsepower, we can handle this, we can handle that. And this we can handle. That's expensive though. That's almost the rest of our money. Ooh. This one is unreachable. Oh, there's more. Okay, 0.8 meters, 1.5 meters. But that does not, these don't seem to have a capacity. I think we're going to have to go with this guy. And this one does not have a capacity either. I think we're going to go with the one that could store its own. Have a look at this. These are cool. Yeah, I think we'll go with this. I think I'm going to buy it right away just because I want to get it out of the way. I know I have to buy some other things and it's going to be a little unnerving. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I just want to get this before I can't afford it kind of thing. I know that doesn't make much sense, but let's buy it outright. We know we're going to be doing a lot of these crops. So it's, you know, leasing. There's no point. We can lease other things. There's no rules on this series. We might take loans. We might lease. We'll play it by ear. But first things first, I gotta go pick up. I have to go pick up that stone picker. Pick the picker. Pick the picker. How are you guys doing today? I guess we're taking this guy. Oh, I do have another vehicle. I kind of forgot about that. I do have, I just had to get it. This little guy here. It comes with the expansion. Cute little truck. It doesn't have much capacity or anything, but it is fast. And we can strap some stuff down in there. So, all right, let's head to the equipment shop, the vehicle shop, whatever you want to call it, and 25 kilometers an hour. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll see you there. Actually, we should probably just drive around a little bit, look at the scenery together. There's a major road, you know, city center kind of road down over there. We'll investigate that later. I do like that there's a lot of roads in between all the fields, so there's some good access. These fields are, I want to say they're all like square and all that, but they should be reasonably decent to with helpers. Now these episodes, I think we're gonna probably run them in the 30 to 45 minute range. We'll see how it goes. This one, I believe we're gonna publish today, the day of the series. I did, have No Man's Land episode this morning. This one will be a late day, and we'll call it a bonus episode because I will still go ahead and do another one for Wednesday. And I did publish the schedule on the community tab for the channel. So anybody wants to know when these will be published, please go ahead and have a look over there. There's other stuff in there too. By all means, poke around. There's some old polls, some of which are probably not terribly relevant anymore, but some might be still relevant if you want to participate in those. That reminds me, I should probably go look at some of those polls to see, who has updated them. Unfortunately, YouTube does not send me any kind of notifications when polls are updated, so I have to keep scrolling back and having a look myself, and I don't always remember. So all right, Stone Picker is next because we need that right away. We'll come and pick up the harvester, the crop harvester, very soon. Very soon. I have been, I think I've probably mentioned it a few times, not a huge fan of the DLC. Oh, this thing is huge. I'm not a big fan of the DLC that has come out with the season pass for season 2. Except for this. This I am very, very happy with. Some of the other stuff, I actually have not even looked at it. That's how uninterested I've been. The hay and forage pack, I don't think I've looked at much. And the go wheel stuff I have not, I think that's how you pronounce it. Go wheel stuff I have not looked at much either. This is the road I want. I'm still getting used to this road system here. The joy of baling. Alright, I'll see you back at the farm. Alright, go here. There's a little, like a creek ditch kind of thing here. There's not much water in it, but it's there. We do have somewhere to take care of chickens, so I don't know what our capacity is. Maybe more decorative than anything else, but we'll probably get some chickens. You always need some few chickens, right? In case anybody's wondering, I have been talking about getting a new computer, and I do have it. It is set up. It's uh-oh. Gonna have a collision here. Here we go. Yeah, it's a beautiful new computer. I splurged a bit, and I'm excited about getting it going, but I did not want to. There's a lot of settings to do. I've downloaded everything I need, I think, on it, but Farm Sim is set up on it, all my mods and whatnot, but my recording software has a lot of settings that I want to make sure I get right. I have to do some testing to make sure the audio balances are all right and all of that kind of stuff. It took me a while to get it done in the first place, but probably starting on the weekend, any episodes I do will be with the new system. So Strangely, this system it seems to be I don't know, it's like this seems to be looking better. My old system seems to be running better, smoother since yesterday, so I don't know if it's getting jealous about the new one or something. Maybe there's a little bit of a thing going on there. We'll see. We'll see what difference it makes. I don't know if it's going to make a huge visual difference. We'll find out for sure. I would like to start uploading in a higher resolution. Problem is my internet, not the computer. So. Okay, so this is going to be ready to go. I am going to go and pick up the other new implement that we bought, and I'll bring it right back. I'll be back in a sec, guys. All right, looking good. Now this little tractor is only 100 horsepower, and it's slow, but torque doesn't seem to be a problem. Or no, it has no problem pulling big stuff. And we're almost back at the farm, and look what's going on. I gotta have another race. I think I'm clearly gonna win this one. Alright, I'm gonna park this. We don't need it right away. I think we're gonna put it aside. I forget, I think the horsepower requirements for that stone picker is higher than what this tractor can do, so I'm waiting on the other tractor. Did I close the door? I don't remember doing that. The roads here are nice. There's traffic, but there's not a lot. There's not a lot. It's not like Caravera where there's tons of traffic. Where are we? There we are. Oh, do I have enough room for this? I don't know. Let's move this over a little bit. Now this tractor here is going to be more of a workhorse for the farm. It's not going to do a lot of things like the other one will. It doesn't have the sensors on it that we need for spraying and whatnot. So it's just going to be a grunt, farm grunt. All right, let's put this guy can fit in here, right? Yeah, and the pipe is questionable, but nobody saw that. Yeah, that's where it'll live. It'll be very difficult to move implements into the sides of this, but that's okay. It's one of the buildings that are part of this expansion. So let's close this up. This will be our harvester shed. We'll probably add a couple more sheds along the way. We're almost done here. One more pass, I think. And we'll get our stone picker going. I don't know what we're going to do with the stones. I'm not sure. We are going to do some contracts. Probably won't start any in this episode. Just a little bit more of a welcome episode. But I do want to get right into it. We need to make some money for sure. For sure, we are already down at 21,000. I don't have a seed drill. I don't have a planter. I don't have anything to, you know, the vegetable planters that we're going to need. We're definitely going to need money. And you know me, I always try to not take loans unless I have to. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. That might be we might be forced to do that. We'll see. And a jump out here. Get out of the way. All right. So pH value is bad here. So okay, here I go. Bit of a new. I did try to play a little bit with precision. I really have not looked into it in the past. I tried to do a little, you know, off camera series, or you know, game save with precision farming, and if I understand correctly, pH is related to lime, so I'm going to need to lime this parts of the field, and here it's really bad, I guess. And if we go into our corner here, it's okay. So that represents, just going to pop that up. That's our special map. So this is good. This needs work, and this is probably... We'll run over there for a second. Bad, 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 bad. It should change. It's good. It's good. So I think, I don't know how that works in real life, but I think if we spray lime over the whole field, it'll equalize things, for lack of a better term. So we're going to do that, and guess what? I don't have a lime spreader. So that's going to be probably a lease. And I did have a quick look at that. Let's get this finished up here. I did have a look at that. You know, because I disabled all my mods, what do I have left? What do I have to work with? Lime spreaders, there's not a lot of options. You know, it's pretty much base game. And it's what I have loaded are some gameplay changing mods, and the official, I want to say the official Giants DLC mods are all loaded. After that, there's no other equipment, no other buildings, and it might be difficult for a couple of categories. Yeah, I'm used to a lot of choice. That said, you know, in this whole situation this morning has made me think that I need to back off on the mods. I just have way too many. A lot of them, because I had to go through them all. A lot of them I came to realize that I loaded them and have never ever used them, and I don't like them. I don't know why I loaded them, just curiosity, I guess. So I think I'm gonna have to sit down with my new computer. I won't waste time on this one. Sit down with my new computer and just painstakingly go through 1600 mods and decide which ones to keep and which ones to ditch. Okay, where are we? We are, we've got this to do, I think. Well, why don't we get that started? I don't know why I got out. We'll get the rock picking started. We won't finish it this episode, but we'll at least get it started. And I have to figure out what to do with the stones, and then ideally I think I would like to have a production that creates lime out of them. We'll see. We'll see about that. I am going to do, I think I'll just, you know what, we'll clean up after. Okay. Here we go. Let this worker start with the stones. And typically, you know, I'm not going to get a lot of stones here. Another one of these things that I don't do because I never really liked it when I started it. But I did it on Bloomfield series. Stones. Yeah. All right. Okay. What's next? What's next? I have to deal with the lime situation, so let's have a look at that. Let's have a look at that. It'll be in the spreaders. This one just does fertilizer. This one does lime and fertilizer. It's 45,000. Can't afford to buy that. This one's just fertilizer. This is, I don't need that. That's too big. So I'm going to have to get this, I think. And no extension. Don't really need the spreading discs with this size of field. I think we're going to lease that. We're going to buy one eventually. We just don't have the money for it now. So, this guy needs to come out again. That's one of the things about starting a new series is running back and forth to the vehicle shop to pick up stuff. A lot of it. And I'm trying to think of whether I can bring back... I don't know if I could put a front loader on this. I was thinking maybe getting some chicken feed. Get some chickens. I'll see you at the store. Here we are. We got lucky. Maybe we'll get this on the used equipment sale. Oops, I guess I better get some lime. Now, lime tends to go pretty fast, so we're gonna have to... Oh, I'm afraid of what I need to buy here. It's not expensive though. So, that will be 8,000. That should... I want to say that should be enough. I don't know. We definitely have to make our own lime. Okay. Let's start with this. If we have to come back, we'll get more. Well, that was the right amount to buy. This thing doesn't hold that much more, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we are back. I realized that I don't know if the sensors apply to lime or not. We'll find out, but I won't use this tractor to spread the lime. We'll use our Fiat. I've actually gotten to a little bit of a point where I'm starting to question if this is a good tractor for us. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, I'm just going to turn this around. We're going to wait here. We're just going to drop it off, actually. There we go. And then I'm going to head to the shed. That's going to be it for this first episode. It's more of a setup. Welcome to the new series. Welcome to the new expansion, edition, whatever you want to call it. And I'm excited about this series. I typically am at the beginning of all series. But this one is... I really like the lay of the land on this one. I've always liked Polish maps for some reason. I don't know why. But here we are. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed, and you are enjoying this, please consider subscribing. And I'll catch you in the next one, which should be technically tomorrow morning. We'll see though. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a great day.